Welcome to This Week from City Hall. My name is Alderman Jeffrey Odham, and I have a special guest with me today, Miss Ellen Sheridan. Ellen, why are you here today?
I am here because I'm on the executive committee of the New Bern Preservation Foundation, and our 34th annual antique show is coming up this coming weekend, and it begins on Friday morning at 10 a.m. and it runs through Sunday afternoon. It starts Friday and Saturday at 10, Sunday at 11, and we have all kinds of great special events this year, and we are very excited because this also represents our return to the convention center.
Okay.
And so it's exciting to think our convention center is back home and available and open to everyone, and that's great that it's back online. And they have fresh new look in there too.
Sure. So for someone who may not have been to the antique show before, tell us a little bit about what they can expect.
Oh my gosh, for this year for the antique show, it's very exciting. There's some new things going on. We have some exciting new vendors. It's been very carefully curated, so there's something for everyone, including mid-century modern pieces, which we know have a lot of appeal. We have appraisals on Saturday afternoon, so you could bring something, kind of an Antiques Roadshow thing, and there are experts in different fields available to you. And that goes on for a little while on Saturday. We have a cash bar available throughout the show, and if you look at this, we have high tea on Saturday afternoon. And so we have scones that I lovingly made for you this morning.
Well, thank you.
And clotted cream and jam and finger sandwiches and 2 special seatings of high tea. So of course you have to have a reservation, and those can be made either by calling the Preservation Foundation office weekdays between 2 and 5, or checking our Facebook page. And so we have a New Bern Preservation Foundation Facebook page. So I will show our little poster.
All right.
And so people can go by Mitchell's Hardware and purchase a ticket. They can go by the Preservation Foundation office and get a ticket for $10. And the Preservation office is sort of the rear kitchen building, if you will, of the Atmore Oliver House. So you can come in from Pollock Street, sort of where you see the sign for the Airbnb,
right,
and cruise up there and get a ticket also, or Mitchell's.
So how did you become involved with the antique show or the Preservation Foundation?
I became involved in a roundabout way. I serve on the Historic Preservation Commission right there, actually, for the city. And as I was doing my training to become a member of the Historic Preservation Commission, Tim Thompson, who is our president, looked at me and went, "You know historic preservation." Yeah, actually I do. I did my graduate work in historic preservation. I've run a preservation society. And he said, "I'm dragging you into the Preservation Foundation." And so here I sit.
Okay, great.
And I love historic preservation, and I really, really can't emphasize enough what preservation means to New Bern.
That's great. Yes, it's certainly a integral part of our history for sure. As I shared with you before when we were chatting, my ward doesn't encompass the historic districts, but I'm certainly familiar with some of the challenges that it faces as well. But it's really good to have groups in place such as the Preservation Foundation and HBC to help ensure that we keep that standard of our historic structures throughout the city. So one more time, let's go over the details again for the dates and the time and location and how anyone can contact you or the foundation regarding the antique show.
Well, the antique show opens on Friday morning at 10 a.m. at the convention center.
Which is Valentine's Day, by the way.
Correct.
So it's easy to remember.
The perfect place to buy a gift for your sweetheart. And tickets are, of course, available at the door, or you can get them at Mitchell's Hardware in advance or at the Preservation Foundation office. The show will be open all day on Saturday and on Sunday from 11 to 4. And we are very excited to have a new mix of very carefully curated vendors. There'll be some old favorites, of course, but then some exciting new people to meet and greet and learn about what they do. And we will have appraisals, we will have high tea available by reservation with 2 seatings on Saturday. And if people really love the idea, we'll also be delighted to add one on Sunday.
Okay.
And those tickets are $25. And we are just so hoping that everyone will come out, because there is something for everyone at the Antique Show this weekend.
That's great. I think you mentioned there's a Facebook page as well, and it looks like an Instagram. And I'm going to try to read upside down, but it looks like newbernpf.org is the website for the Preservation Foundation.
Right, and the Facebook page is updated very regularly. Molly Bales, who is in charge of events for the Preservation Foundation, is a fabulous photographer, and follow her on Instagram. She does beautiful, beautiful shots of New Bern.
That's great. Anything else you want to share with the folks while they're here?
I think this is such an exciting event. It's the 34th one. The Antique Show started as a black tie invitation only event, which
Wow.
shows you how it's evolved. And it's really important to put preservation in context for New Bern and its economy and the economy of Craven County,
Right.
and what it means to all of us that we continue, and the Preservation Foundation as an organization continues to do a lot of vital work for the city. And right now we're incredibly involved in a project that is the restoration of the King Solomon Lodge. And for those of you who aren't familiar with that building, it's a building that feels like it's up very high between the side of the cemetery and the depot, if that gives you, off of Queen Street, if that
Right.
gives you a sense of place. And it is the very first African-American lodge south of the Mason-Dixon line. So it's
Wow.
the King Solomon Lodge #1.
Wow.
And we sometimes lose in New Bern the incredibly vital role that we play in African American history.
Sure.
Over the course of the war, the African American population of New Bern went from 5,000 to 25,000. And so we play this very vital role, and that building in particular celebrates that history because the members of that lodge were incredibly important in the development of our city.
Right.
And so the Preservation Foundation is working very, very closely to restore that building with its membership.
So when folks attend the event, I'm assuming that some of the funds that will be going toward the event will help with those special projects that your group
These
does.
kinds of special projects, and people are familiar with the houses we've moved, the houses we've saved, the houses
Sure.
that we protect up to this day through covenants, and all of those taken together and everything around them represents a really vital economic engine for New Bern and Craven County.
Right.
It's what people want to come and see and experience and walk our streets, and we want to be able to continue to do that for everyone.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate everything you've done this morning with all the goodies that you brought. This is definitely a first time for This Week at City Hall to have a tea time and some snacks and goodies. But just a reminder for everyone, again, it starts this weekend, which is February the 14th on Valentine's Day, and runs through Sunday as well. And all that information can be found on the New Bern Preservation Foundation's Facebook, Instagram, and their website.
And we want everyone to come out, and there's drinks and fun and all kinds of things available for everyone, something for everyone this weekend.
All right, well, that's great. Hope to see you there.
See y'all there.
Thank you.